Under the lights, speaking of facts, double the price, yeah. Under the lights, we covering sports, whatever you like, yeah. Home runs in the park, touchdowns in the end zone. Knockouts in the ring, buzzer beater for the win, go hard or go home. Find out who you are when you under the lights. That pressure made a star, right there. Under the lights, you looking for the best, tune in to Under the Lights. Yeah, under the lights.
Yeah. Welcome back to Under the Lights. I'm your host, Big Mike, and I got my guy, Twan, with me today. What's up, little bro?
Yes, sir. What's going on?
Back in this thing, man. I'm good, man. How you doing, bro?
Doing good, man. Doing good.
Football season here, boy.
It is.
Bang, bang, not a gang.
No, hey, bang, not a game, man.
That motherfucker can't help himself. Y'all niggas look good, though, but we gonna get into that.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas look good. You know what I mean? Y'all look good. You know what I mean? You know I had the Jets winning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know I had the Jets winning. You know, but fucking with you, though. You know what I mean? I did not think that the Niners was gonna lose to the Jets. Let's be 100.
Yeah.
That would be the equivalent. Oh, yeah. Didn't you say you had niggas betting against the Celtics, saying the Mavs was gonna win?
Yeah.
Okay, they're outmatched. That would be the equivalent of me doing that. You feel me? So no, I didn't really think that, and I had them on my ticket for a spread.
Yeah,
so,
for the spread. Yeah.
For the spread, not money line, spread.
Yeah, spread.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but other than that, man, I'm good. Happy to be here. Thursday night football tonight. We got the Bills and the Dolphins. You know what I'm saying? Headed into week 2. That's going to be a good game. We got a few things to unpack. So for the ones that's listening right now on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, thank you. Keep listening. Keep downloading. We see it. And for the ones that's watching on YouTube right now, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, share, tell your friends about it, comment. You know what I mean? Just keep rocking with us, man. But you know what we're here to do. We're here to talk that sports. You know what I mean? Being that the football season is underway, that's what we got on the menu today. But first, I want to get on something that we talked about, me and Jordan talked about when we was on the show Tuesday. You know what I mean? So, obviously, we know the things that went on, you know what I mean, with Tyreek Hill. You heard about that. We all heard about that. You understand what I'm saying? And we all agree that, you know, he was treated unfairly. Okay? You got some people out here that say, well, he should have had his window rolled down. Oh, well, he didn't have to do this. He could have did it this way and blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? But from my point of view, he didn't do absolutely nothing wrong. Because I said when I get pulled over by the police, I ain't got my window down. When you come up, nigga, I'm going to pull my shit down, give you my ID, you go handle your business, come back, and we going about our business. You shouldn't be snatching me out the car, blah, 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 blah. So like I said, we all know how, you know, everybody feels about that. But Tyreek Hill did a press conference. And he was talking about the dismissal of that police officer. So I'm going to go ahead and let you hear what Tyreek had to say. And it's based off what a reporter had asked him. So he just not out there just talking about the shit. Right. He got asked a question. So I'm going to let you hear what he was asked. And then, you know, I want you to give your input on what happened. Okay. And then let me know, you know what I mean, about the dismissal. Okay. Here we go.
Your lawyer has come out and said that he's looking for the dismissal of the officer. What does that mean?
Gone.
So you want the officer to be
gone. He got to go, man. Because in that instant right there, like, not only did he treat me bad, you know what I'm saying, he also treated my teammates with, you know, disrespect. You know, he had some crazy words towards them, and they ain't even do nothing. Like, what did they do to you? They just walking on the sidewalk. So, I don't know, bro. Like, he gotta go, man. Like, it's not too many times that cheaters say people gotta go, but what they say on Wild and Out, gone.
So, the two players he referring to is Calais Campbell. Right. And Jonnu Smith, if I'm not mistaken. They was also put in handcuffs. They didn't come up. They wasn't reckless. That's their teammate. You know what I mean? Right. It's their teammate. If you roll past your teammate or something's going on, you know what I mean? Knowing there's nothing, nothing serious really going on with this man, with whatever he's doing. We just trying to see what's going on. You know what I mean? That's our boy. So they got put in handcuffs. So obviously, you know what I mean? That's another issue as well. But give me your input on the actual situation with Tyreek Hill, and then let me know, should that officer be dismissed, like relieved of his duties? Let me know.
Well, here's the thing with me, like, you know, you got a game in Tyreek Hill and the Miami Dolphins. You got a game being played that Sunday, you know what I'm saying, that Sunday afternoon. And my take on it, I feel like you should have already been at the facility.
It was hours before, though.
Okay.
This was hours before.
Okay, hours before, cool. You on your way to the facility, cool. Hours before. Here's the thing. You getting pulled over for whatever it might have been, speeding. I'm sure it was speeding. In the nice car he had.
Yep.
I feel like both parties was kind of wrong in a sense, because here it is. I feel like Tyreek Hill being a black man and just knowing like how it is out here with police officers and how they treat, you know what I'm saying, certain situations pertaining to a black person. Not to say, I'm not putting it out there that it's, you know what I'm saying, racist or none of that, but just knowing like of all the other situations that happen, you know what I'm saying, with situations with black people getting pulled over by police officers and the outcome, you know what I'm saying. With that being said, I just feel like, at that point, I just feel like, you take your ticket and go about your day.
Okay.
Knowing that you got a big game ahead of you, you know what I'm saying? Let's go and get this out the way.
Okay.
So far as, the officer knocking on the window extra hard, that's kind of like
excessive.
Yeah, it's kind of excessive because you know what I'm saying, that is property. That's his property. I just feel like Tyreek Hill should have, I feel like he could have cracked the window, gave him his license, took his ticket, and been on his way. The extra stuff that was said in between that, knowing that how things is in the United States, that type of stuff triggers officers, and they're looking for you to do that type of stuff so they can, use their authority.
Looking for a reason. Yeah,
they're looking for a reason, and if you don't give them a reason, I just feel like that situation doesn't go as far as it does. But since it did, I'm pertaining now to the authorities. I feel like it was an act of overly aggressiveness. How they grabbed him and pulled him out the car as if he had a gun,
snatched him out that bitch,
right? As if he had a gun or if he was a threat, all because of some words, verbal. I do not agree with that. I do not agree how they snatched him out the car. They could have been like, hey, sir, can you please get out your vehicle?
Yeah.
Nicely.
Dude was like, matter of fact, get your ass out the car.
Yeah.
Get your ass up, pat him by the neck and everything.
That's unacceptable.
Yeah.
If he's not a true threat, if he didn't have a gun or just wasn't relying or he wasn't complying to, you know what I'm saying, the orders that was given to him and you needed to use excessive force, then yeah. But I just don't think that was the case in this situation. I feel like the officer grabbing him out the car like that was overly excessive. I don't think he had to put his hands on him. I think more so of the time, I live in Indianapolis, so more so of the time, I think the officer should have been on like, sir, can you please, you know what I'm saying, get out your car, and then after that, whatever needs to be done, but that wasn't the case. Like, I feel like you didn't ask him to get out of his car. You just grabbed him out, and it was overly excessive. Then you grabbed him, and you kind of like just put him on the ground.
And the other guy came over here and shoved him on the ground.
Yeah,
and he was Tyreek Hill was saying, "I just had surgery on my knee.
Yeah,
I just had surgery on my knee."
Now I don't know how true that is, but that's neither here nor there.
Right.
I just feel like how he grabbed him out the car, it was kind of overly excessive to me, and I didn't agree with that. That's when I was like, you know what? Hey, yeah, Tariq, you should have just went on and took your ticket, but at the same time, that officer did not have to use excessive force like that. That man didn't have a gun. He didn't show a sign of threat. He might have said something verbal that the officer didn't like, but that happens. That happens. You have to do your job, and you have to do it in a certain manner. You know what I'm saying? So now you're looking at dismissal from your corporate office or whoever your superiors are,
right?
And it's just not a good look. It's on film, and then you put him in handcuffs. You put him in handcuffs. What was he truly being detained for?
Yeah.
What was he truly being detained for?
For being black.
He had violent. First of all, he had a game. He played for the Miami Dolphins, and I'm sure he had valid license.
Sure.
Driving that nice car he had.
Sure.
I'm sure. So what exactly was you detaining him for?
Right.
Is it verbal usage? Is it verbal usage? Because what he said.
He's driving while black. Okay. That's what it is.
Okay, because what I seen, I just didn't understand why he was being detained. So
right.
I'm not in agreement with that officer whatsoever. And let's talk about when they put him in cuffs and he was standing up, then they try to force him down.
Yeah.
that was kind of overly aggressive. And then
it wasn't no kinda. Anything.
Yeah.
Everything was overly aggressive.
Right. So you try to set them down all extra hard and aggressive to try to prove a point or try to make your presence known
Because they got the power.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. See, they do things like that because they hold the power and they can. You know. And then here it is. You got 2 other black men that pulled up to check on his whereabouts and check on his well-being. Mm-hmm. And then you get overly aggressive with those 2 guys.
Right.
2 guys that just trying to check on their teammate and want to make sure he's good, you know, because situations could turn left, man. We done seen it plenty of times where innocent bystanders, black men especially, just get shot for no reason, man.
Oh my God, he's got a gun.
Yeah, just get shot for no reason. And I'm so glad that this wasn't the case.
Motherfucker sitting on the steering wheel like this and he got a gun.
Right.
Get the fuck outta here.
It's just so many times, you see like a black man being shot by a police officer, you know what I'm saying? Or a police officer using excessive force, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Just being overly violent for no reason.
Yeah.
I've seen it plenty of times, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But should the officer be dismissed? Me personally, how he use overly aggression like that and just use brute force, I believe he should be dismissed to further notice.
Yeah.
Me personally.
Yeah.
Now, determine should he be dismissed forever? No. But disciplinary acts has to be done even though you hold a higher power.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I feel like you should be dismissed into further notice because of this, because it does not look good. It's on camera. It does not look good. Like I can't be in agreement with this, and the world it shouldn't be in agreement with it as well.
I look at it like this, bro. You know, and what you saying is true. You know what I'm saying? As far as, you know, something like I said, some people saying he could have handled it better. You know, and some people saying, like myself, I don't think he did nothing too wrong. I don't think he did nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I don't have my window down. If I get pulled over, he gonna knock on the window. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I felt, you know, Tyreek felt it was a little excessive when he hit on the window. And you heard the video say, "Don't, you ain't got to beat on my window like that. Don't beat on my window like that. Don't beat on my window like that." You know what I'm saying? How many times we done seen windows break just from the police beating on the window? You know what I'm saying? Not saying he was doing it that hard, but he was doing it hard enough to where it irritated Tyreek Hill. But even still, nothing that Tyreek Hill said or did gave them any type of ammunition to do what they did.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm agreeing with you. I believe he used excessive violence way before it was even a whole issue.
You cannot do that. You know what I mean? And like I said, we spoke on this already, so I ain't gonna dig back into it again. It was wrong. It was wrong. So if me not having my window down, ticks you off, you already on the power trip.
Right.
You're already on a power trip because
you're
looking for a reason. You know what I mean? You don't got to snatch somebody out the car. And listen, I'm going to get on the dismissal part. Me personally, dog, how long this shit been going on?
This shit been going on for years.
Before we was born.
Yeah, this shit been going on for years.
And we've seen it with our own eyes.
Right.
And every single time something happens, you know what I mean? Whether somebody get killed, whether somebody get brutally beat, or whether some shit like this happen, it's always administrative leave.
Right.
Administrative, he's going to get dismissed for this, or he's going to get suspended for. No, you know what needs to happen? The punishment, when you want to make an example out of somebody,
right?
You know what I'm saying? When you want to make an example, you know what I'm saying? You got to put the hammer down. So I think it's finally time for them to start saying, you know what? Because it's wrong. No, you didn't beat the hell out of him. No, you didn't kill him. But what you did was absolutely wrong. I'm going to take your pension away from you. Now, and you're fired. You're fired and your pension is gone. Right. So imagine if you got 20 years on the force. Imagine. Right. That 20 years is off or not. Right. Because you doing shit that you know is not right, bro. Right. This is not an accident. You didn't accidentally, you didn't trip and bump into the motherfucker. You did it. And I think the other cops, I feel like, just like in the streets, bro, or you outside, whatever the case may be, if you kill somebody and I'm right there, I'm going to jail with you.
Right.
So if them other police officers is standing right there and they not doing nothing, they should be in trouble too. Right. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I do know. This is what I do know. This is what I've heard. You know what I mean? I got a homeboy. His daddy is a police officer. Right. You know what I mean? I ain't talked to him in a while, but, you know, I'm pretty sure if I hit him up, we can still talk, whatever the case may be. He live in another state. You know, he got his own family and shit like that anyway. But his pops is a police officer. His pops even said, the police officer game, it's a dirty game, baby.
I believe it.
It's a dirty game because 100%. You got those guys that's like that, and the ones that are around them, if they go say something, that crew that's like that, they might be out for you.
Right.
Anything can happen to you. Make it look like somebody else did it or whatever. So as far as like being dismissed, I think he should be fired. And I think his pension should be gone. That way, the next time somebody pulls somebody over, a police officer pulls somebody over, whether it be an athlete or a black man, a regular black man that's not rich, you know what I mean? He should know, like, you know what? I ain't trying to get my pension taken away.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm not trying to get, I'm not trying, I got a family, I need money, I got kids, blah, blah, blah. It'll make you think twice.
Yeah.
So the punishment needs to be a little more steeper. Like I said, you didn't beat the hell out of him and you didn't kill him, but you did enough that it got the attention of everybody. You know what I'm saying? And everybody know that it's wrong. So this administrative leave shit, fire his ass, take his pension from him, and put somebody else in position. That way everybody else know, if you want to do what he did,
right?
If you want to do what he did, this is what you're going to get.
Yeah, and I'm going to just conclude with, the officer needs to be dismissed until further notice. So far as the pension and this, that, and the third, hey, that's neither here nor there. But Tyreek Hill, I just advise, man, that in situations like that, man, you just be a little bit more smarter because you already know how the world is and you know how officers can get. You know, they looking for a reason, man. So I just feel like next time you get in a situation like that, just hey, yes, officer, no, officer.
Yeah.
Am I being detained? No. Can I go?
Yeah.
And be on about your day.
And it's crazy. And what I labeled it was crazy. I said, it's crazy that we the ones, us black folks, we got to be the ones that's yes sir, Dean Kane sir.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, why don't you treat the white people like that? I ain't never heard about them snatching no white dude at the car ever.
I ain't really seen it like that.
Me either. I ain't never heard it.
I
Never seen it.
I don't see too many cases where a white man is being like real deal, like.
And as this is what this, obviously we black. We don't want the white people to get our treatment.
Right.
We want to have their treatment. Yeah. You ain't gonna just snatch him out the car. No, don't snatch me out the car. Yeah. You ain't gonna shoot him 100,000 times and claim that he got a gun and his hands is up here. You know what I mean? Don't do that to me. Don't do that to us. Right. We want shit to be equal, but we know it's never gonna be like that. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. I'm glad it didn't get worse.
I'm glad it didn't end because I seen it get. I seen things like that get out of control and it go beyond what it went. So I'm glad as well.
For sure. Yep. So sticking with the NFL, let's get to some actual football, man. Yes, sir. My boy Twan right here, bang bang Niner gang. San Francisco 49ers all day long. You understand? They had their debut of the season opener out there in the Bay against the New York Jets in Aaron Rodgers' first game back off of injury. Now, we seen them go ahead and just dominate the game. You watched it. I watched it. The Niners dominated the game on both sides of the football.
Facts.
Without Christian McCaffrey. You understand? So, after week 1, does it look like the Niners are the biggest threat in the NFC?
They're going to be the biggest threat just off the fact, the NFC title game, the appearances that they've been to. Obviously, they runner up in the Super Bowl last year. Yeah, and here it is. You're coming in week 1 season opener, and you put up 32. You put up 32 points, and you hold the Jets to 19 points, and you just dominate all around the board. Mm-hmm. It's no question asked that the Niners is. You know what I'm saying? The team
to beat the NFC.
It's no question.
Biggest threat.
Because biggest threat. Because if you look, they dominated in all measurements. The offensive line, like, just impeccable. Like, Trent Williams, 33 pass snaps, 0 pressure, 0 sacks. Yep. Gave up 0 pressure, 0 sacks.
We know what he represents.
Then you got guys like Dominique Pooney stepping in there as a rookie.
Yep.
34 pass snaps, 1 pressure, 0 sacks allowed, and 0 quarterback hits. Yeah. It's that type of deal that makes me truly believe like they have what it takes to be. You know what I'm saying? They're the team to be. It's no question asked. Like you know what I'm saying? But I like what I seen. I like what I seen out of Brock Purdy. I feel like he was calm. I feel like he was poised. Yeah.
He had a lot of time. He should be calm and poised. He's back there patting the ball and shit.
But see, it's a difference. You know what I'm saying? It's his release. He's quick with it. He's not second guessing. He's not second guessing.
He shouldn't be. They wide open.
I mean,
they a scarecrow in the form. They wide the fuck open, man.
I mean, you got guys out there running. I mean, it's the play calling too as well.
No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Cal Shanahan's drawing up to scheme guys open. You know what I'm saying? So, but you still have to make the right read. And I feel like he does a good job with that.
Okay.
I feel like he does a good job with that.
And
18 and 4 in his last 22 games.
Yep.
And he went 19 to 29 last night. 0 touchdowns, 0 turnovers. Pretty good game.
He ain't scored he didn't throw no touchdowns?
No, but he threw for 330 plus.
He did.
So
all right. So all right, look.
230 plus, I said that, yeah.
All right, so look.
230 plus.
Look. To the Jets' credit, that old line that they got is pretty much new.
Okay.
You know what I mean? To their credit. But I think the Niners win this game. 32-19 in the NFL, you got your ass beat.
That's a 13-point game.
Yeah.
That's a 2-touchdown lead, and that's a comfortable win.
Right, but understand this. Just like how when y'all lost to the Ravens last year, 33-19, like that last touchdown, game was over, da-da-da-da. That's the same thing right here.
Yeah.
This is really 32 to goddamn 12 type shit, or 32-13 type shit. Yep. You feel what I'm saying? Because they went for the 2-point conversion, and they didn't get it. So this is really a 32, you know what I mean, to goddamn 13 ball game.
I'm with you.
You feel what I'm saying? So that's a blowout. You feel me? You think of where you get the ball to start, you got to drive the field to get these points, and you down 2-3 possessions, you got blown out. It's not even close, all right? But the Niners did what they were supposed to do, bro.
Yeah.
If the team is, we know the Jets is not. You're not gonna beat the Niners with Garrett Wilson and Breece Hall. What's up?
But here's my thing. Coming into this game, there was a lot of hype around the Jets and that and that defense, that top ranked defense, and Aaron Rodgers being back in company.
But that's it though. It's Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah,
it's A-Rod. He's box office. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anywhere he go, you know what I'm saying? And on top of that, he does the podcast. He does the Pat McAfee show. Yeah. You know what I mean? He's doing the shows and stuff like that too. So Aaron Rodgers always got some type of shit going around it. Anything he does, anything he says, wherever he's at, you're gonna know about it and they're gonna talk about it. But they're not better than the Niners at all whatsoever. You're not gonna beat the Niners with Breece Hall and Garrett Wilson.
You know what? That's funny because that is true. Because after that first drive, they went up 7-3.
Yeah.
He threw it to Garrett Wilson like 3-4 times in a row. And then I me being football savvy, I just knew right then and there. I said, if that's all he got, I said this game is completely over.
It's over because it's really you know. Remember Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams,
right?
Because I said this year, you know what I mean, he could possibly make him his Devontae Adams.
Yeah,
you picked him to have a breakout season.
Oh yeah, I still
Garrett Wilson. You know what I'm saying? And that could, cool. I don't doubt it. I think it's week 1. You know what I mean? And I think now they're gonna figure out, you know, okay, we can't just. You're not about to go to this guy, you know, of the whole game. You know what I mean? Now next week they got the Vikings. You know, if I'm not mistaken, they got the Vikings. If I'm not mistaken, they got the Vikings. Okay, now that's a different defense. Right. You might be able to do that. But if they get the bracketing and double covering Garrett Wilson, now Mike Williams, what can you do? Breece Hall, what you gonna do? So I think
no. If we're talking about the Jets and company, they got the Titans next week.
No, the Titans. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Niners got the Vikings.
Niners got the Vikings. That's one. So yeah, the Niners got the Vikings, and then the Jets, they got the Titans. So yeah, they gonna beat their ass.
I got Jets. Game.
But this game that they playing right here, this is gonna be, you know. What can we really do? Let's go out here and beat their ass and see what we're trying to do is going to work.
I think they get a nice run game established against the Titans.
Yeah,
I think Breece Hall has a big game.
Oh yeah, for sure. But as far as, you know, the Niners, they do look like the biggest threat. I ain't no hater. You know what I mean? I know I don't like the Niners. Yeah. You know what I mean? They come out with their boombox and shit, and motherfucker be talking shit all the time. You feel me? But hey, they came out there and did their job. But I think they are the biggest threat because they were, you know, on both sides of the ball.
Yeah,
but I can't. Both sides, you know what I mean. No turnovers. They caused the turnover.
They caused 2 turnovers, interception, forced fumble.
Man, swarming to the ball. I said it. The Niners look like the Niners, bro.
Right.
They look like the Niners. You're gonna have to come. The way you beat the Niners, bro, is you gonna have to capitalize on everything. And the main thing is this: you better be physical.
Yeah, you got.
If you ain't if you're not physical, it's a wrap, bro.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
You have to be physical, just like, you remember how Tyson was knocking boys out back in the day? When he ran into somebody that can beat his motherfucking ass. Yeah. That's what has to happen in order for you to beat. They already loaded, but in them trenches, you're going to have to win that battle. Right. Because if you don't, they're going to run the ball. They're going to run over you. Jordan Mason had over almost 150 yards.
He had 28 carries on 147 yards and a touchdown.
Right. And that's without Christian McCaffrey. Now, I don't know how much better Christian McCaffrey would have done? I mean, 100, almost 100. That's a lot of yards.
I believe. Listen, bro, you talking about the best running?
No. I'm with you. I'm saying, are you saying he'd ran for 200 or probably 200?
More like.
I mean, what Jordan Mason was doing, he was running through the goddamn hallway.
Yeah,
wasn't nobody there.
Yeah,
he wasn't getting touched for damn 5, 6, 7, 8 yards.
But you got to understand, he was the point of contact. He was breaking a lot of contact.
Man, he was.
So it wasn't just the O-line, but he was breaking. He was breaking
after about 5 yards.
Yeah,
if you 5 yards a pop, you can get that'll get you downfield.
I just feel like the Niners. You know what I'm saying? We as an organization, we dominated the trenches.
Yeah, for sure.
And we dominated on defense. Holding Aaron Rodgers under 200 yards, man, come on, bro. That's great for week 1. And then I just got to give hats off to the organization. Like, you go get guys like Dominique Pooney, and we got guys that they molded, like, that wasn't big time name guys in these draft, man.
Yeah.
And they turned out to be studs in the NFL, man.
Yeah.
Like, I can't do nothing but respect that, man. Like, a lot of these guys that's out there that's studs that's on there was not big time name guys coming into the draft, like Drake Greenlaw, Fred Warner, Dominique Pooney and company. Now you got guys that just like we never even heard of Jordan Mason, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These guys turned out to be studs, man. Like,
look, this is what I'm gonna say about Jordan Mason. Okay, like I said, running back is the easiest position to fill. Facts. And if the holes is open like that, unless you're telling me you got to be, that old ass Detroit Lions line with Barry Sanders back in the day, you got to make 5 niggas miss in the backfield.
You can run
different.
for this type of numbers.
Yeah, but on with that old line in San Francisco,
you can do
and
this.
in Baltimore and shit. My granny can run through that shit.
Yeah.
And go get at least 110 yards.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but big ups to the Niners. They started out 1-0. They did their thing. They beat the hell out of the Jets, just like they were supposed to. But now, before we move on, my question to you is this. The Niners been in the NFC Championship game year after year after year. Been to 2 Super Bowl appearances since 2019. So what is this, 4 or 5 years in a row? NFC Championship appearances? Some type of shit like that? At least 4 or 5.
They've been at least 4.
At least 4 or 5, okay? And they haven't cashed in, okay? Now, how big is this window for the Niners? Because they just paid Ayuk.
Yeah.
They just paid Trent Williams. And if I'm not mistaken, did we see something about the cap? They got, what was it, $65 million or some type of shit like that? I could
cap like 60, 50, anywhere between 50 and 65 million.
Okay, so that's what we was looking at, right?
Right.
Well, next year, it's time for Purdy to get paid.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, and I'm saying this because, you're not going to be able to pay everybody. And me personally, I think what really, really, really sets y'all off, your offense is potent. Yeah. But what really puts y'all over the top is the ability to go out there and get stops. Right. And get your offense plenty of opportunities. You feel me? Right. Because we've seen the San Francisco 49ers, not, get off the field and third down. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they're not perfect. You know what I'm saying? And it's been, but they defense to get that ball back for them. Right. And they get ample opportunity. So if they don't win this year, you know what I'm saying? Like, or should I ask you, how big is this window for the San Francisco 49ers, bro? Do they got this year to win it and this might be over because we're going to lose players, or you got another year after this or another year after that? What you think?
This what I believe. The guys that's already signed, it's going to be there.
Yeah.
But with that being said, the guys that aren't, you might lose. So great teams always break up.
Yeah.
So this window is closing. Mm-hmm. I have to be honest with myself, and just me being a 49ers fan. Like, I just feel like, what needs to be done has to happen because of what we all seen. Like, we all know that great teams eventually break up.
Yeah.
But like I said, the guys that's already got contracts, they're going to be there.
Yeah.
They're going to be there. Mm-hmm. They're not going anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But for the guys that's not, we still talk about Tre'Davious Ward.
Jamador Lenore.
Brock Purdy. It's a lot of guys that still, that play a big tribute to the team being, successful as they is. And if they're not getting another contract or we can't pay them, then we're going to lose guys.
Mm-hmm.
So this is one of those things where we got to close. We have to close the gap. We have to cash in.
Right.
Like, with what we got now, man, and being at the cap space, we 50 anywhere, like I said, in between 50 and 65 million. So
50 to 55 of that going to Brock Purdy.
Exactly. So that
for
ain't nothing.
sure.
Yeah,
it's going to Brock.
So I believe Brock Purdy. He's gonna get 200 million. I think he's gonna get
200.
I think he's gonna get 200 million.
That's it, bro. He's going unless
he's going to get anywhere between 200 and 240 million dollars.
Unless Brock Purdy says, I'll take less. Oh, he clearing that. Because you got to think, bro, listen, as much as his name is in the news, you know what I'm saying, and they talk about Brock Purdy and shit, this year, you know what his cap is? $1 million.
Yeah.
1. And listen, he in Cali. He ain't getting all that.
Yeah.
He ain't getting $1 million this year.
Well, that's my take on it. 200, anywhere between 200 and 240 million, which I think is a great contract for a guy like Brock Purdy, that you're in a great system already. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You can't really argue. You know what I'm saying? We got a bunch of weapons around you. You got everything you need, Brock Purdy.
So what your chance? So give me, if you can. I know it's week 1, right? But I don't see. The Niners are they real deal. It's not like, oh, y'all beat them. Y'all ain't. No, they real deal. They can beat anybody.
Right.
You feel me? Give me your percentage of of y'all chances of winning the Super Bowl. If it's too early for you to do that, cool. But just based off, how you feel, how your team is. This is not a new team.
Right.
The Niners are the Niners. This is not, you may have got a new draft pick, but everybody that was there last year is still there. From the players to the coaches and the coaching staff. So, just, knowing your team, or should I say, on a scale from 1 to 10, what's your confidence level that the Niners can go get it done and win the championship, the Super Bowl, this season?
I would have to say, I'm inclined to say a 9.5.
Damn,
9.5, bro. Listen, bro.
So you in the 90th percentile. Y'all gonna get it done.
I'm in an A range of us.
90 plus.
Yes, I'm in an A range because it's not too many people that's gonna stop us from getting there. The only person that can stop us from getting what we need is the Chiefs on the other side of the, the other side of the NFL, and that's what it's been every time we got there. So
just the Chiefs, huh?
It's been
just the Chiefs, huh? You see me clutching my hat, just the Chiefs, huh?
Listen,
this ain't the third worst defense last year. Now, look though, let's hope it ain't. Look, let's hope it ain't.
Listen, I ain't gonna count the Eagles out. I ain't gonna count the Eagles out. And I'm not gonna count the Lions out. But guess what?
What's up?
After what I've seen, bro, my hopes is that much greater. I just feel like this offensive line. I feel like this offensive line better than last year's.
Okay, all right. So you're 90% sure that they're going to go out there and get it done. You a confident motherfucker. I ain't got that much confidence right now to say 90%. Because based off how my team ended last year, what I mean?
I got a 90%. I feel like 90% chance they go out. The other 10% is going towards God that might possibly do something. The Lions, the Eagles, and the Chiefs on the other side and company.
I can't wait till mid. I just want to see how my squad gonna look mid-season.
Now,
I can't wait.
90% comes with us being healthy throughout the majority of the season or the whole season, and winning games.
But and listen, health is definitely an issue for all teams.
Right.
But depending on the position, y'all niggas got a lot.
Yeah,
y'all. I told Jordan, y'all niggas like the Celtics, man.
And that's why
any team could lose the player and still be good and better than the majority of the teams in the league, it's y'all.
Yeah, that's why I'm at 90%. I'm in the A range. That's a 90% in the classroom. That's an A.
All right,
I'm giving them an A.
Damn, nigga said 90%. Let me write that shit down.
90%, man.
49ers.
I'm standing on it.
Win Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
I'm standing on it.
Super Bowl 59.
I'm standing on it.
Jeez. All right, man. Shit. All right. But I remember I told you, I said I wasn't gonna make those predictions for my squad.
He wrote it down, but just also know I said with being healthy.
So let me ask you a question, because no, motherfucker. Who has to be out for y'all to lose your confidence, for drop your confidence from 90% to about 60, 50%? Who has to be out? I don't want to hear Christian McCaffrey.
All right, cool. If our quarterback go down,
that's different.
Okay, boom.
For the rest of the season?
A guy like Fred Warner leaves the field.
Well,
but we talking about the best linebacker in football. Stop it, bro. We already lost Drake Greenlaw. You know what I'm saying? A guy like Nick Bosa go down. Come on, bro. We're in trouble.
Well, Nick Bosa can go out there and give you zeros all across the board. You see what he did in 2022.
Listen.
Hold on. I got to say it. Lane Johnson, my right tackle for my Philadelphia Eagles, had a torn groin. It was torn.
Yeah.
He had to have surgery, and he was out 10 to 12 weeks after the Super Bowl. In the NFC Championship game, your boy, Defensive Player of the Year, Nick Bosa had 0 QB sacks, 0 QB pressures, and 0 QB hits. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So he can go out there and lay an egg for you.
Okay, so maybe he's not in agreement with Nick Bosa, but Fred Warner, we talking about a guy who brings the energy to the whole defense and the whole team.
Man, listen.
If we lose a guy like that, are we not in trouble?
Listen, bro.
Are we not in trouble?
I don't think so. I honestly
How?
don't. Oh, I'm about to tell you how.
How?
You still got that D-line. You got your defensive line. You got Devondre Campbell. You believe in him?
I believe in him too.
You was high on him when he came.
Okay, I'm still high.
We got
on him,
old boy from the Packers. He nice. He didn't die.
I get it. He is. I still stand on it. But listen, is he enough with Drake Greenlaw not being in there,
bro,
or Fred Warner not being in there?
Listen, y'all rush 4, nigga. Y'all be stopping the run with 4 rushers and getting to the quarterback.
4 because you have a guy like Fred Warner in company.
But he can drop in coverage and y'all be good.
That's why, bro. That's why we can rush 4 because he can drop in coverage.
So the next man can't drop in coverage.
Let's just say, bro, the next man is probably gonna be a young guy.
So with Fred, hold on, let me ask you a question.
He's not gonna be more intelligent.
Is he gonna be better than the linebackers we had last year? Who? Zach Cunningham and motherfucking Nick Morrow?
Probably
them niggas
not.
They are.
Probably not, bro.
Them niggas ain't in the league now.
Man,
they not in the league.
Probably not. But look, this how I'm saying. We got guys like Tre'Davious Ward. We lose our number one corner. Exactly. We got
Diameter Lenore. Lockdown. Caused the interception.
Hold on. I feel like we still be good without Lenore. Because we got some good guys that we drafted. You know what I'm saying? Malik Mustafa. We got Hufanga coming back.
Can I say this?
Yeah.
The reason I say no to Fred Warner, y'all be good because why? Because even without Fred, bro, and niggas ain't about to just come out here and just run the ball on you niggas. And on top of that, you got corners out here in DB, nigga, they everywhere, bro.
All right. So look,
if you telling me
Trent Williams go down,
that's a big loss. That's a big loss.
Facts, bro.
Because when our right tackle went down, Lane Johnson, you seen the difference. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But with that though, now listen, it's like I said, it's different. To me, it's different. We lost Lane Johnson in the game.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're not preparing for somebody to be, well, if he gets hurt, we're gonna do this. You're not doing that. You feel me?
I don't want none of my players to get hurt.
For sure. But if Trent Williams goes down, I don't think that's going to determine your season because then now it's come down to coaching. Okay. Hey, we're going to have to chip this man, help this guy over here if he need it. He need it or whatever. I don't think that's going quarterback. You know what I mean?
All right, so he said the quarterback because that's my next question. Who do you believe?
Quarterback, you know what I mean? Quarterback, you know what I'm saying? Man, it's hard for me to even say receiver. It's hard. Y'all niggas is loaded, bro. You know this. And then old boy Pearsall coming back, you know what I mean, with a few games.
So he's going to be in there for Chris Conley for sure. Chris Conley got a lot of reps.
He did.
He got a lot of reps that game, New York Jets game. But that was really supposed to be Ricky Purcell.
Sure. He going to be, bro, listen, y'all got niggas. If Brock Purdy go down, cool. Anybody else, fuck that shit, man. Y'all niggas is loaded, bro.
I'm gonna say 3 people in company, maybe 4. I'm gonna say if Brock Purdy go down, Trent Williams or Fred Warner, one of those guys, you know what I'm saying? It could be ice, bro, because Fred Warner is the juice out there, bro. You understand me?
Okay.
He is the juice. We talking about the best linebacker in all of football.
He is.
Non-negotiable.
He is.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And if we lose a guy like that.
Hold on, no. Wait a minute, though. Because, you know, I like Roquan.
Okay.
I like Roquan Smith. Okay?
I do too.
Roquan Smith's name was ringing bells when he was in Chicago.
Okay.
Now, I think his bells rung a little more when he had Pat Queen with him, but I'm not saying Pat Queen made him better. Everything, the reports was Pat Queen wasn't doing so well.
Right.
Okay? He wasn't doing so well. He was kind of like, hey, what are you going to do now? But when Roquan Smith came there, upped this game, and there was a duo.
Yeah.
Now you got Fred Warner with Dre Greenlaw, right? Yeah. Now, I don't necessarily remember Fred Warner's name ringing bells before Dre Greenlaw came to this motherfucker.
I'm not going to agree with that.
I'm just saying, listen, I'm not saying he wasn't good.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. I was hearing Roquan. I take Roquan. Because I think, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna take Fred.
That's cool. That's
He's more
cool.
versatile.
All right, that's cool. I think he got more speed for sure.
He's just more versatile.
I think he's okay, but I just like Roquan, bro. For some reason, you can't go wrong with either one of them. Put it like that.
Nah, you can't.
So let's just say you toss them up. You know what I mean? They fall. Pick which one. You got this. All right, cool. I'm rocking with it.
Yeah, I wouldn't complain.
No, I'm not gonna complain. I'm not. But you know, remember I told you. I said my Eagles. We always skip over middle linebacker. It's like we need that man in the middle. What do I always say? I say we need a Roquan and a Pat Queen. Who else do I say? I say we need a Fred Warner and a Dre Greenlaw. Ain't that what I always say?
But Zach Bond wasn't bad.
He wasn't. 15 tackles and 2 sacks. He was all over the field.
2 QB rush.
He was all over the field.
2 QB hits.
I like that part of what Vic Fangio brought. You know what I mean? That dude, he's versatile. You know what I mean?
So.
And listen, you know, Vic Fangio, before we move on, Vic Fangio old school. He said that Zach Bond earned that spot over Devin White. Now, you know what that is, right?
Yeah.
That's old school coaching. You ain't in. You hurt. He came in and did this. He's gonna play.
Yeah.
Now when we get to practice and you right, show me you can get in there.
Yeah.
Show me.
Yeah.
I think that right there builds competitive nature.
Yeah.
If you a competitor, you're gonna look at that like that's Devin White, Super Bowl champion.
Right.
You're gonna put that. Oh, okay. All right, cool.
Yeah.
I'll be back in practice. Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? So I'm with you, bro. Niners are the biggest threat right now. I can't lie. You feel me? I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. You know what I mean? But we shall see how the fucking season progresses. You feel me?
Yep.
So obviously we're sticking with the NFL. We seen the Green Bay Packers take a L to my Philadelphia Eagles in Sao Paulo, Brazil. You know what I mean? Was a good game.
It was.
Good game through and through. You know what I mean? And we also seen Jordan Love go down towards the end of the game. What was it like? 10 seconds left?
6.
Or 6 seconds left, something like that.
Like
you know what I mean? Got his ankle turned, you know what I'm saying? So he's knee. Sprained MCL. They saying he's going to be out 3 to 6 weeks. Okay? So the question is this. With him being out 3 to 6 weeks, and you see how they played towards the end of the season last year. I think they went 6-2 or 7-2 down the stretch or something like that. And or was it they had a great record down the stretch. You know what I mean? I got it written down, but I'm about to be looking back and shit. But I had it written down, but they had a great season towards the end of the season, the last half of the season. Right. Okay. Now coming into this, this season, obviously they took an L. You know what I mean? But with Jordan Love being hurt for the minimum of 3 to 6 weeks, they kept him off of IR. Right. Because that's a minimum of 4 games. Yeah. But they're not going to put him on IR. So are the Packers' playoff hopes still alive after Jordan Love went down?
I listen. It's hard for me to agree that they playoff chances is not in danger. I believe this team is in trouble. Okay, you got a guy like Malik Willis. Malik Willis, yes, coming in company. I don't remember the last time he played in the game. Mm-mm. You know what I'm saying? And his stats didn't show any better. No. So I believe this football team is in trouble until Jordan Love comes back. Now, with that being said. Let's just say, let's give him. How many weeks you giving him?
They said 3 to 6. So let's do minimum of 3.
He's doing a minimum of 3.
So they 0-1 right now.
They're 0-1. They just lost to the Philadelphia Eagles.
So the next 3 games.
The next 3 games they have the Colts and company, the Titans, and the Vikings.
Right. So that's. I mean, let me tell you something. Malik Willis is your quarterback. Malik Willis. They don't have. This ain't the Niners defense. This is not the Ravens 2000 defense. No, I think they're going to go 0-4. Through these first 4 weeks.
Check this out. I believe in one of these games they can get a steal. And the game I believe they can get a steal in is the Tennessee Titans, being that Malik Willis played for them. Being that the Green Bay Packers still have a great defense.
So what you think, he know the Titans? He did go out there and carve them up or some shit?
I mean.
Hell no.
You practice against them.
And didn't do shit against them.
I'm not sure what he did.
I know what he did. They was talking about him.
He played
and was asshole. That's what he was.
He played. Cool. I'm not in disagreeing. Okay. I'm not in disagreeing. But I'm saying if you're gonna get a steal, okay, if you're gonna steal a win,
Titans.
It'll be the Titans.
Okay.
It'll be the Titans.
So basically you saying in this right here, that could be 1-3.
Basically, and you're still in trouble.
So let's do it. Let's do this real quick. They 0-1 right now. You said, okay, I think they lose to the Colts.
I think they lose to the Colts.
Okay, so right there is 0-2. You got Packers, Titans. You said they can steal that one. That's 1-2. What about the Vikings? They beat the Vikings?
I don't think they beat the Vikings.
Okay, so that's 2. That's 1-3. Okay, so now we got the Rams in LA 425.
And Jordan Love is back.
No. Oh, yeah. Minimum of 3 games. Yeah, he'll be back this game.
Put the minimum on there, 3 games
3
now.
games. Yep,
so he's back LA Rams game.
Yep.
I like them to win the game.
In L.A.
In L.A.
425.
425. If Jordan Love is back and he's ready to go, if he's anywhere between 80 and 100%, they're winning the game.
So 2-3.
Yep.
Okay. Then they got the Cardinals. We believe that's 3-3.
That's a dub.
Texans in Green Bay.
I'm taking Green Bay. In Green Bay, the weather is
October 20th. It ain't gonna be nothing.
it's windy.
Man.
Listen.
All right. So what's that? 2-4? Is that what that is?
Listen, bro, the Texans can be had. I just seen that this past weekend.
You right.
They can be had.
But that's a division game though.
What is? Oh yeah, it was. It's gonna be.
And they
played
always
harder.
close.
Check this out. The Texans ain't played Green Bay like that.
Right.
Green Bay got weapons just like the Texans. And then they defense is good, bro. The Green Bay Packers defense is good. They got corners out there that can run with guys, and they got safeties out there that's gonna play their job, and they're gonna come down and make tackles.
So
I believe the Packers can win that game.
So that's the 4-3 record. So that's 4-3. What about the Jags?
This where they start bouncing back.
Yeah. So what about the Jags?
I believe they beat the Jags.
5-3. Lions at Packers.
That's where they take a L.
5-4. Packers at Bears.
I believe they take a L.
5-5. Niners Packers.
That's a L.
5-6. Dolphins at Packers.
I believe they beat the Dolphins.
Me too. Might be okay. I'll give you that one.
I believe they beat the Dolphins.
So what are we looking at? 6-6.
Yes, you're at 500.
Packers at Lions. They're getting
That's a
swept by the
loss.
Lions.
That's a loss.
So 5-7.
That's a
I'm
loss.
sorry, 6-7.
Okay.
You got Packers Seahawks.
That's a dub.
7-7. Saints Packers 8-7. Packers at Vikings.
They're gonna get them back. Dub.
For the Vikings.
Vikings ain't sweeping the Packers. Give me Green Bay.
9-7. So we're looking at a 10-7 record. They're gonna beat the Bears the last game of the season.
At Green Bay?
Yeah.
Give me Green Bay.
So we're saying 10-7.
Okay, look. I'm gonna say
So the window wide open then.
Hold on. This is what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say either 10-7 in company or 9-8. And that's still over 500.
What?
With starting the season off 1-4.
Well, you know me,
Or 0-4. With starting the season off 0-4 or 1-4.
Yeah.
You still can come back and win 9 games.
8-9 record would be what they are.
8-9. You don't make the playoffs.
They're not making the playoffs.
Me personally, I think they have a back and forth 500 battle.
But
you're
here's
gonna be 500, then you're gonna be below 500. You're gonna be 500, then below 500.
Okay.
That's how I think it's gonna go. When
I just don't see and it's possible they can still win against the Titans.
that's what I said.
But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row. We gonna see.
Is it 5 in a row?
We're gonna see, man. Because you said they could beat the Packers. beat the Vikings.
Okay, hold on.
Or they're gonna split with the Vikings.
I said split with the
Okay,
Vikings.
so we're talking about a 4-game win. You beat the Rams, beat the Cardinals, beat the Texans, beat the Jags. So a 4-game win streak is right there.
Yes, that's possible. That's very possible to get back 4-4.
Okay.
To get back 500. That's very. I've seen that happen plenty of times.
I'm looking at something like 8-9. I just feel like I don't think they're gonna beat the Texans.
Listen,
I don't.
Okay, cool. Listen, he don't think they're gonna beat the Texans, but look, if he's saying they're gonna start off 0-4, but it's not possible.
I got
that
the
they
Rams.
come back and win 4 straight with Jordan Love back in company.
Yo, but that don't listen. They only 0-4 because they got Malik Willis. That don't
Exactly.
mean just because Jordan Love come back in that they're just gonna run the table.
Okay.
I don't think they're gonna beat the Rams in LA.
Why not?
Because I don't.
Why not?
Because I think that Matt Stafford gonna put together a great piece of work and get them boys up out of there. And Sean McVay gonna call a good game.
Who do you think got the better overall team?
Probably the Packers. But they don't. Matt Stafford can go out there and get the job done. Matt Stafford, they still, bro. You see the Lions?
Yeah.
Without Puka Nacua. And they could have won that game had they left tackle not grabbed Aiden Hutchinson and snatched his helmet off, damn near snatched it off. They could have won that game because he scores right there. He scored on that touchdown, but they got called back. And they had to move back 10 yards.
Listen, I knew Matthew Stafford was going to have a good game just being that was his old team and company.
I don't think it got nothing to do with that.
I do.
I don't think so.
I do.
All right.
Every time somebody play their old team and company, they always do good
Matt
for something.
Stafford is not. He's the type of guy that can go out there and do that against. He can throw the ball.
I'm not saying he can't. I'm not saying he can't, but you know what I'm saying? With a game like that, I just feel like it was going to be played closer anyway. It was going to be a close game anyway.
So what's the chance? What on a 1 to 10?
Yeah.
What's your level of confidence that the Packers make the playoffs?
I'll probably give him like 7.5, a 70%, a C in the classroom.
70%?
A C in the classroom. Yeah, a 70.
That's passing.
That's cool.
They're going to the playoffs.
You possibly nigga, you could not make the playoffs with a C.
You can give me a C. Hey, Jimmy, man.
Hey, look, listen, you might not make the playoffs with a C.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? If let's just say they are 10-7, then it's gonna come down to what the other team's doing. Because, nigga, my squad, Eagles, we're going to the playoffs.
Right.
The Cowboys, they're going to the playoffs. So it's only gonna be a couple other spots. The Lions, they're gonna win a division though.
They're
going to be the top 4 seed.
I'm just saying they're going to the playoffs.
Yeah, but we're talking about them last 3 spots. The top 4 seeds, that's the top 4. That's the division winners.
Depending on what LA Rams do against the Cardinals, this is going to determine if the Packers are still.
They're going to whoop the Cardinals' ass.
I believe they beat the Cardinals too, but they could go in there and lose. The Cardinals looked good week 1 against the Bills, man. I'm sorry to say. And one missed throw, one missed look decided that game because they could have clearly won that game.
Bro, they couldn't stop the Bills. They was up 17-3. The thing is with Kyler Murray, a lot of times he just don't close the game.
He didn't close.
That's you know what I mean? He just doesn't close the game. But hey, if 70%, you know what I mean?
What you got him at?
You're failing. You're not making the.
You got him at 60 something.
Yeah.
60.
Yes.
I'm entitled to agree.
Yeah,
with that.
in the 60-something in my house, you getting your ass whooped.
Yeah, fact.
Yeah, I'm taking my belt off.
I'm definitely going to agree with you, big bro. 60, I give him a 60 range. You could possibly get a C, though. You could possibly get that 70%.
That's C minus.
Yeah, you possibly.
All right, fuck it then. Fuck it then.
You could be at 68% and, hey, I got extra credit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You
All
get up.
All right.
But shit.
So, moving on, man. You know, the 2024 draft class, you know what I mean, they came in this joint, you know what I mean, looked pretty good, you know what I mean? But especially, you know, with the quarterbacks and stuff like that, you had Caleb Williams go number 1 overall. We know he didn't do so well. You know what I mean? A couple other guys, you know, didn't do so well either, like Bo Nix and, you know, whatever the case may be. But to you, when we talk about the rookies,
right?
Which rookie stood out versus the rookie that did not? You know what I mean? So it's like, who are you impressed with? Who are you disappointed with? You know what I'm saying?
I'm impressed with a few guys. Can I speak on a few guys?
For sure.
We just speaking on one guy?
However many you know. We'll talk about it.
So let's I'm gonna crack it off with Jaden Daniels. I was impressed with the performance. He 17 for 24, 184 yards passing. He didn't throw a touchdown, but he didn't throw an interception as well.
Nope.
He also ran for 2 touchdowns. He ran for 88 yards and he rushed for 16. He rushed for 16 attempts. That's a pretty good game for me. You know what I'm saying? You put the team on your back with just rushing for 2 touchdowns. You don't really see too many quarterbacks just rushing for 2 touchdowns, keeping the scores on the board.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Even though he didn't throw a touchdown, but he didn't turn the ball over either as well. So I'm very impressed with that. Moving on, I was impressed with Ladd McConkey. I was big on this guy.
Yes, you were.
From day one.
Yes, you were.
I was big on this guy from day one.
Yes, you wanted him in the Bay. You said it.
I definitely wanted him in the Bay. I definitely wanted him
over
in the
Pearsall.
Bay. Over Pearsall.
Yes, you did say that.
Pearsall. I was big on Ladd McConkey. I knew he could come in and do something.
Before the draft, you said that.
Before the draft,
yes.
I was big on him. So he came in. He had 7 targets.
You see the movie put on, dude?
I seen the move. I watched it.
He
didn't want no smoke with that bro, but you know what I'm saying?
He was over there. You know what I'm saying? He want that.
Dude must. He turned the other cheek. He tucked his tail.
Yeah.
But other than that, I was impressed with Ladd McConkey's play. He had 7 targets, 5 receptions, 39 yards, and he scored a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good. Anytime touchdown, that's good plus money for week 1 for a rookie like that.
Yes,
I'm pretty sure he was anywhere between plus 200 or better.
Yep.
You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
So I was impressed with that. Then Brock Bowers, the tight end for the Raiders, he came in company, 8 targets, 6 receptions, 58 yards. He didn't score, but guess what? That is a good performance for being a rookie.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And then I got my guy Brian Thomas Jr.
Oh man,
Brian Thomas Jr. Man,
yeah.
Jacksonville Jaguars. If y'all not familiar with him, LSU receiver Brian Thomas Jr. Go check him out. He wears number 7 he wears number 7. He was in company, 4 targets, 4 receptions, 47 yards, and a touchdown. That touchdown was on Jalen Ramsey.
And listen, it could have been more than that. You know why?
Yeah, because he could have scored on Jalen Ramsey if it wasn't for the pass interference call. He had
that was
Jalen
40
Ramsey,
yards right there.
He had Jalen Ramsey beat. So that lets me know that this rookie is for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You going out here putting moves on vets, and you getting down the field on vets.
Yeah, you do that against J Ram, you're doing something.
So I was very, very impressed with Brian Thomas Jr. And then my last guy, and this is my number 1 guy, Dominic Pooney from the Bang Bang Niner game. I was very impressed with him. Very, very impressed. 34 pass snaps, 1 pressure, no sacks, no quarterback hits.
He can protect.
That's very good. And then I don't even want to talk about the run blocking. Because we seen what he did. He was moving guys out the way.
Yeah, he was.
And he was creating holes bigger than 38th Street.
Yeah. They get everybody out on the Niners. One thing you're going to say about the Niners.
Yeah.
All 11. Well, except for Brock Purdy. All 10, they're blocking.
Yeah. So that was my number one guy, Dominique Pooney. Let's move on to who didn't impress me.
Okay.
Starting off with Marvin Harrison Jr. You had the first round number what? Number what? What pick was he?
Top 10? Yo, for sure.
Top 10?
Because Cardinals picked 4th or something. No. Did they pick 4th? Keep going.
Marvin Harrison Jr. and company. I was not impressed with what happened. I was not impressed. 3 targets, 1 reception, 4 yards, no touchdowns.
Yeah.
I wasn't impressed with that. And then when I watched the film, he looked kind of slow to me.
Yeah.
He looked kind of slow.
Okay.
This didn't look like a fast guy. Like, oh, man, hold on. You better watch out.
4th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's the 4th pick. So I wasn't impressed with Marvin Harrison Jr. Maybe he bounced back this week. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. But I wasn't impressed with him. Moving on. Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams. 14 to 29. 93 yards passing.
Didn't crack 100.
0 targets. 0 touchdowns and 0 picks. Okay, maybe you didn't turn the ball over. 93 yards? That's not going to cut it. Who do y'all play next week? Y'all play the Houston Texans.
Yeah.
You do that against them,
It's
and
over.
I promise you, it's over with. They're covering the spread. -6.5. I wasn't impressed with this performance. You was the number 1 pick
Yeah.
overall.
Yeah.
You didn't throw for 100 yards.
And they won the game.
And you got receivers out there. I don't want to hear nothing.
Nigga.
You got receivers out there.
Weapons.
You got weapons.
Justin Fields didn't have that.
Yeah. Come on, man. Come on.
And if he would have came out here and balled out Sunday, you know what they would have said? Well, this is what we wanted Justin Fields to do. He couldn't do it. He didn't have Keenan Allen. He didn't have DJ Moore,
Yeah.
Cole Kmet, DeAndre Swift.
Right. Roma Dunze.
Dunze.
That's the next guy in company I was not impressed with. 4 targets.
Damn, you got a long list of that motherfucker, don't you? Shit.
I was not impressed with Roma Dunze's performance, even though he was a top pick in the draft. He had 4 targets, 1 reception, 11 yards. 4 targets? You could at least made half. Or more than half. You could have jumped. Man, listen, 4 targets, 1 reception, 11 yards. I'm not impressed. Roma Dunze, you have to do better out there. Caleb Williams, you have to definitely being the quarterback of your team, the captain. I know why you didn't do good. You painted your damn fingernails. Nigga. Also, man, listen, man. This is football, man. This is not Girl Scouts. It's not you're at home playing with your daughter. Whatever you're doing, it's not that, bro. You're coming out here to play. You're about to be physical out here, bro. This is a physical game, bro. It's not time to be painting your nails and want to get attention, bro. Listen, that shit is gay.
Listen, what makes it worse is that he didn't perform.
He didn't.
You know what I mean? Look, we men, right? I'm not gonna just assume he gay.
No, I'm not saying he's gay.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
It's more on the feminine side.
Yeah, it's on the feminine side.
It's on the feminine side to be painting your nails like that.
Right.
And it's not. It has nothing to do with football.
Right.
Understand me? It has nothing to do with football.
If he went out there and balled out, nobody would be thinking. Nobody would even have anything to say about that.
Probably
you know
not. Probably not.
But
I still would though. I'm like, why? I would still question like, why are you painting your nails, bro?
Okay. So for me.
But hold on, I'm not done. Hold on, I'm not done.
Shit.
I got 2 more guys on the list.
Okay. Okay.
Bo Nix. 26 of 42. Threw for 20, completed 26 passes out of 42. It's not gonna cut it. 138 yards, 0 touchdowns, and you threw 2 picks. Come on, man. It's not going to cut it in Denver. You got Sean Payton behind you.
Yeah.
I'm not impressed, Bo Nix. You did all that in preseason, but that's what you're supposed to do against guys that's not gonna be on the field Sunday.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
come out here and you go against guys that's gonna be on the field, and this is what you do. 2 turnovers, you're never gonna get it done. Another losing season.
Yeah.
If you keep this up, you might even lose your spot.
Yeah.
Who's the guy that was mad about losing his spot? Number 4, what was his name?
Jared Stidham.
Yeah, he was mad about losing his spot. So you keep this up, and your ass is on the pond. I promise you that. You keep this up and your ass on the pond, this is not gonna cut it. And then my last guy is Laiatu. What is his name?
Laiatu.
Latu. Me personally, I'm from Indianapolis. I'm not a Colts fan like I'm a Niners fan, but they is the home team. And guess what? I was not impressed with him. being that he was the first guy taken. The Colts had plenty of history where they just don't draft good. And here it is, you go get a guy like him. This was your first overall pick. And what I've seen out of him, I just feel like he didn't show me nothing. He didn't show me much. Okay. And I watched him get off the ball. He got off the ball kind of slow. It looked like he wasn't even in shape. It looked like he was kind of fatigued a lot out there. You know what I'm saying? You didn't look at football shape. You was getting off the ball too slow for me. And you didn't give me no tackles. You didn't give me no sacks. Being that you was a rook, I was not impressed. And that's the last guy on the list. But I think if I had to give it to like the guy I wasn't impressed with the most, it would have to be Caleb Williams. Being that you was the number 1 overall pick.
Okay, so the one that, you already said the names, you know what I mean? The one that stood out to me, I got Jaden Daniels. I watched the game. I wanted to watch him close, you know what I mean? Plus, he was playing a pretty good team, the Bucks. Right. You know what I mean? I wanted to see, what he was going to do. And, he had to run. They was on his ass. You understand what I'm saying? He had to run. They was coming to get him, you feel me? So that's who stood out to me. I think he'll get better. I said he got the Madden reads. When you look at your first read, second read, pew, he gone. You know what I'm saying? He look at them, got the Madden reads.
He ain't gonna play with you.
Right. And the one who didn't, me, I know you got a list of people, but to me, bro, it's Marvin Harrison Jr. I'm watching the game. I'm like, is he slow? Is he slow? What's going on?
But can you blame him because the quarterback kind of makes the receiver success?
Yeah, he does. But I'm just talking about your get off out of your stance.
That's what I was looking at too. He didn't look too fast to me.
He looked like, I don't know. He looked big out there? You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about. I know he's 6'3". I know that. Yeah. But I'm talking about he looked a little heavier to me.
He looked heavy.
To me. Yeah. And I could be wrong, bro. I could be totally wrong. But he just looked a little heavy to me. And the get off, how you expect to, it's the NFL. Your get off looked a little faster in college. But guys in college ain't as quick as everybody in NFL fast.
Right. You see how you say, you see how you talk about get off.
Yeah.
And this is why I had Latu.
Latu.
Yeah, Latu.
Slow get off.
That's what made me be like, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on now. So get off. And you got to have a great get off at being DN. You talking about, you had defensive end now.
You got to get to the quarterback.
You get off the ball too slow. Yeah. You go back and watch the film. If I'm lying, I'm flying.
Nah, you ain't lying at all.
Go back and watch the film.
He didn't jump off the screen at all.
I breaks film down. Like I really watched what I'm talking about. So I just didn't feel like he was getting off the ball, and you felt like Marvin Harrison wasn't getting off the ball.
Well, let's see how they do week 2.
Let's see how they do.
Let's see how they do week 2. You know what I mean? With Latu and Marvin Harrison and yo motherfucking, this nigga got a whole list of people that he
I couldn't leave out nobody.
Yeah, I feel you,
bro.
You know what I'm
saying? I couldn't leave out nobody in this situation. And it's a couple defenders out there as well I could have put on the list who had a great debut. Quentin Mitchell. You know
Quinyon Mitchell.
Quinyon Mitchell.
Yeah, boy. Yeah.
Kalen Carson. Kalen Carson.
Oh yeah.
Cornerback from Dallas.
From Dallas.
He had a great debut. The safety from the Texans. Mm-hmm. Forgot his name. Rookie. And then the other safety from Green Bay. He had a good rookie debut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we shall see how week 2 unfolds, my guy. You feel me? Yep. So on to the next man, Deshaun Watson.
Right.
He don't look the same.
Right.
It looks bad.
Right.
Okay. And I tried to give him time. I knew he played some time last year, coming off an injury. Then he went and had surgery again, and he's coming off an injury again. You had a whole you had the whole rest of the season to get right. Had the whole off season. Blah 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 blah. Now the season's here. You know what I mean? We seen what happened on Sunday against the Dallas Cowboys. 33-17. That's a blowout.
Right.
33-17 blowout. He didn't play well. The numbers were not good at all whatsoever. But this is what he was saying, it was things that played a part in his performance. And this is what he said. Deshaun Watson says this: at the end of the day, football is definitely something that you have to take very, very seriously. And it's our job. It's our career. But there are other things that are bigger than this, said Watson, following the 33-17 loss week 1 to Dallas Cowboys. Watson also went on to say, I lost my dad Friday. I lost my brother, my teammate yesterday. DeAndre Overton, only 26 years old. So, yeah, it's been a long week. It wasn't even really about football. Okay. Now, we know everybody got off the field issues and things like that. You know what I mean? Whether it's, somebody, a loved one or a friend or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? And everybody handles shit different. You know what I'm saying? But the question that I got for you is this. From the time we seen him last year come back, he didn't look right. And then this first week, he didn't look right. And to me, everything was off. You know what I mean? And he come out and says this, you know what I mean? Does he get a pass for the poor performance, you know what I mean, while he's dealing with, the family issues? Do you give him a pass for playing so poor?
Man, listen, this is tough, man. Me personally, I really can't give him the pass because they paid you so much money, man. The fans, you let the fans down. Like, the fans is expecting, you know what I'm saying, that Deshaun Watson, that they want to see that Deshaun Watson like that. You know what I'm saying? That Deshaun Watson they seen in they was expecting. I gave you the pass on the injury
for $230 million. That's what they was expecting.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Fully guaranteed.
And I gave him the pass on the injury. You know what I'm saying? You coming off injury. It's not you coming off that shoulder. You know
throwing shoulder at that.
But here it is. You're 100% now. This is a big game, bro. Week 1 in the dog pound. I understand you lost your father and then your teammate the next day. I understand, but here's what I'm gonna say: perseverance, because of that type of stuff should serve as like a motivational mechanism. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You want to go out there and do good in their name. You know what I'm saying? You want to go out there and prove to the fans and the whole facility and the whole organization that you are worthy of being, you know what I'm saying, the quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. You have yet to show it. And now everybody is looking down upon you. I'm pretty sure out there in Cleveland, they're like, man, I don't really know about him.
Oh, they was booing him.
Exactly.
They were booing the team. I think they was booing Deshaun.
Exactly.
Real talk.
And so look, I got the stats here. You threw 24 or 45 passes. You completed 24 of your 45 passes thrown. You had 69 yards. You didn't throw for 200 yards. You had a touchdown and 2 picks. You turned the ball over twice. You had 1 touchdown. I can't give him a pass just being that they paid you the big bucks. The big bucks come with off the field issues. The big buck come with being able to persevere and get through. And I just can't. Me personally, like, I just feel like, that and like you said, everybody take things differently. You know what I'm saying? Maybe his father was running through his mind and his teammate. He couldn't really focus on calling the plays or whatever, or changing the play calls up or whatever. But I just feel like, me personally, like, it's like when my brother died, like, I took that as like motivation. Like, I'm gonna go out and kill somebody. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go out and perform in their name. Yeah. I'm gonna make somebody proud of me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'm with you. And that's how I took it. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, everybody takes stuff different, but I just feel like, Deshaun Watson, you're a grown man. You know what I'm saying? Being that, you know what I'm saying, off the field issues happen, and that matter of fact, you're dealing with another off the field issue with a whole
a new lawsuit,
right? A whole new
from 2022.
So if you go out here and shit the bed this game, are you gonna be using that as an excuse?
Yeah, well,
so
the good thing about the lawsuit is that they say he's not gonna be on the commissioner's exempt list, right? So he should still be playing, right? But this is what I'm gonna say, bro. Pops passed away, you know what I'm saying? I lost my father back in 2016, a car accident.
Right, rest his soul.
You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Chili Man, you feel me? And I know, we ain't professional athletes, right? Right. When I lost my pops, you know what I mean? Niggas go hoop and shit like that. Even in there, I was like, I'm about to go out here and kill these niggas. Right. I'm about to go out here and kill. I'm finna go hard. My daddy would not want me to come out here and be playing like average. This or whatever the case may be. You know
average.
What I
He
mean?
came out there and played average.
But to his credit, you know what I mean? Everybody handle shit different. But this is what I'm going to say. I know you probably had shit on your mind. I know he did probably. But does that mean you can't make a throw? Because you was throwing the ball 5 yards out of bounds. Mm-hmm. You was throwing the ball short. You was throwing it way too high. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell me right. that this just happened because of these events that went on. Right. We didn't hear too much about Deshaun in camp, did we? You know why? Probably because he was doing this. So in training camp, was he pinpoint accurate and then he come out doing this? Or was he doing this in camp and it's still it's doing the same thing in week 1.
I didn't hear nothing at all about
so because if Deshaun Watson was killing in camp, coming off an injury,
he'd have been all on my timeline.
Yeah, he'd been on everybody's timeline
because the guys that stood out was on my timeline.
Right. Because
I'm not even gonna get into that, but
right. And on top of that, bro, you have Jerry Jeudy. You think Jerry Jeudy went to Cleveland because of Deshaun?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
You have Amari Cooper.
Right.
You have David Njoku.
Man.
Now, is Nick Chubb in? No. Jerome Ford is not a slouch. You feel what I'm saying? He ain't no slouch, but Nick Chubb will be back. You feel me? And you got that defense. And listen.
I think they got Elijah Moore too as well.
Elijah Moore. He got him. They got him. So Dallas did do what they 33-17. A demolition. But I don't think that was like a statement win for Dallas.
Nah.
Because the way Deshaun Watson performed, he didn't give the Browns an opportunity to do anything.
And that's why I can't agree with what he's saying.
Yeah, so I get those things went on, but bro,
right.
I want to be sincere.
I do too. Like,
I want to be sincere, bro.
I really do.
But you're not telling me that's the reason you're not connecting on that throw right there. You're not connecting. So that's the reason that motherfucker went in the stands damn near.
I'm with you.
Bro. I just think the Deshaun Watson that Cleveland's looking for, that we're looking for, it's gone. It's no longer going to be here. And I'm gonna tell you something right now. The Browns fan base have been down for so long. They had promised last year. Right. They said, man, Joe Flacco came out here and did this with us.
Come on,
just
baby.
Imagine what we going to be like when Deshaun get back.
Exactly, 100%.
And Deshaun gets back, and this is the show he puts. Boy, they was born him in the second quarter.
Man, you can't do that in the first game of the season. You cannot come out here and have a performance like this in the first game of the season against a Dallas Cowboys team who's not going to play with you.
Yeah, so, me personally, man, I like I said, I want to be sincere.
I do too. I'm with you. I do. I want to be sincere, but I just can't because I lost. I'm a twin. Like, I lost my brother.
Yeah.
And that was all the motivation I needed to go out there and perform. I wanted to make somebody proud of me.
I don't
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just can't. I can't on your throwing. Like you're the. Nah, I can't. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
we're talking about the performance.
Yeah, I can't. I don't mean to laugh. I don't mean to laugh. Like, hey, my condolences to you, Deshaun Watson. I don't mean to laugh, but I'm just saying, like, I just can't support like the excuse that you gave.
Yeah, definitely condolences to the fam, but I can't give him a pass for the poor performance. I can't do it. I hope everything is fine. Listen, if he can't play, sit out.
Yeah, just sit out. Put somebody else in.
So if that's the reason. Deshaun, if that is the reason, your father and your brother, your teammate, you know what I'm saying? I think he's calling his teammate his brother. Right. I don't think he said 3 people.
That's
cool. I think he's saying his father, his brother, which is his teammate. You know what I'm saying? We get it, you know what I mean? But if that's the reason you was missing all the throws,
you just need to go and talk to the head coach and be like, look, I need time to grieve.
Yeah, other than that.
And do yourself a favor, do the fans a favor, do your teammates a favor.
Yes.
And just sit out and just grieve,
yes.
man, and just get over whatever it is you're going through.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? Don't go out there, shit the bed, and then come out and come with this and be like, this is the reason.
Because the and listen, everything it might be on his mind, but the speculation is going to be, if y'all would have won, you wouldn't have said this.
Exactly.
And you played so poor. Now you want somebody to, you want a shoulder to cry. That's the speculation.
Yeah, it sounds like cry wolf, man. It's just you crying. I don't want to be on that, but man, listen, man.
You think he playing an excuse? That's what you think?
I just believe it's more of an excuse than the facts.
All right.
Yeah, it's more of an excuse than a fact, man. If you, like you said, the best thing you could have did was go to the head coach and be like, I am not ready to play in this football game today.
I'm not
not there mentally. My father, I've been crying all day. I've been grieving. I can't even think about the play calling.
And they would understand.
And they would understand. And listen, next guy up.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure the next guy would have been up, and whoop-de, this, that, and third, blah, 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 blah. Maybe y'all still lose the game,
right?
For sure. But
sure,
you know what I'm saying. But maybe this doesn't happen. Maybe you don't come out and have to explain to the world why you had a bad performance.
All right.
So.
Yeah,
that's why I'm at with it.
Condolences.
My condolences
to the family, though,
to the
for
family
sure.
and Deshaun Watson. Hey.
So, as far as the NFL, man, you know, we got a couple guys that's still trying to get paid. For the most part, everybody got paid, but it's one guy. It's one guy. No. It's two guys. Hassan Reddick.
It is
Hassan Reddick. Remember, but he ain't playing.
He owe about $5 million right now.
yeah, but he ain't playing.
Yeah,
Jamar Chase
actually playing.
He's actually playing. He said it's gonna be up to him if he play without a new contract.
And he still played. Went out there and played.
Now, old boy Christian Gonzalez put them clamps on him.
Oh, my mama, he did. And I warned you about it.
You did.
I warned him about Christian Gonzalez. I said, listen, man.
Yeah,
this guy's elite.
Yeah.
Hey, I said, this guy, hey, for real. And guess what he told me? I'm gonna have a close eye on him.
Close eye.
Guess what? I hope you had a close eye on him that week because guess what? That man caught 3 passes.
Yeah, that's it.
I
also had a close eye in training camp when Smitty cooked his motherfucking ass too, but that's okay.
He had a good.
That's okay.
He caught a good rep of him. He caught a good rep of Smitty 1-on-1, and that can happen in training camp. You know,
right?
But in these games, when you matched up and you got to travel with somebody. Listen, that's where your money is made, and that's where you prove yourself.
Christian Gonzalez said he ain't about to come earn no contract on me,
and I respect him 100%.
Absolutely,
and I was with you 100%, Christian Gonzalez.
Facts.
I was with you.
Facts.
I was with you from last year when I seen you clamp up Tariq Hill and ran with him stride for stride.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, being the fastest man in the league. Cheetah, man.
Yeah, cheetah. So now the reports is out there. You know, Jamar Chase turned down a 4-year. $140 million deal from the Bengals.
Right.
Okay. Now, boys want to get paid.
Right.
He said he's the best receiver in all of football. When Jamar Chase says that, you know what I mean? He wants to get more money than Justin Jefferson.
You see how
Justin Jefferson got 4 for he got 140.
Yeah.
And he got 110 guaranteed. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, should Jamar Chase, should he accept the deal? Or should he wait it out, without a new deal? Can I take this one?
Take it.
Can I take this one?
Take it.
So after doing a little more reading, okay? A little more reading, I had to go out there and read it was in the Sports Illustrated.
Right.
Okay? The articles in Sports Illustrated. It says that he turned down the deal because he wanted more of his guaranteed money to kick in earlier in case of an injury.
Yeah.
Okay? When it come down to that, I ain't got no problem with that. Because we know this is a gladiator sport.
Yeah.
And with what we seen Aaron Rodgers last year, just take a few steps and boom.
Yeah.
Achilles gone. We seen your boy Dre Greenlaw in the Super Bowl.
Man.
Getting ready to come in the game from the sideline. Go out there.
Down,
boom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to Achilles, when it's time for Achilles to go, it's just going to go.
Right.
It was already going to go. You feel me? So, and bro, he's going to get targeted. He's going to get, targets, and they going to come try to fuck him up. This is a gladiator sport. So I'm not mad at Jamar Chase saying, I don't want that deal because I want more of my guaranteed money up front, because if I go out here and get hurt, you're not going to give me no deal. You're not going, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, so he basically trying to protect himself.
Yeah.
You feel me? So just tell, me personally, I don't have a problem with it. I think, he should do what he's doing. They're not going to get rid of him. You're not going to let him walk.
Right.
You're not going to let Jamar Chase walk. So if he finished this whole season, what he doing is betting on himself right now.
Yeah.
He betting on himself.
Yeah.
He go ahead and finish this season. They don't have a good team.
Yeah.
The Bengals are not a good football team. They are not. We got them, me and you both got them finishing last in the AFC North.
Yeah.
They're not a good football team.
Yeah.
Okay? So he can go out here and put up some decent numbers, you know what I mean? And they still gonna have to pay him. You feel me? Unless you're gonna let him walk. I think what he's doing is not so bad. Because if I do go out here and I ain't got no guaranteed money, motherfucker, then what?
Yeah.
Then what?
Yeah.
What you think?
Here's my thing. It's always been about the guaranteed money.
Always.
It's always been about the guaranteed money.
A lot of niggas think it's about what I'm getting per year. No. Dude, what am I going to make in these 4 years?
Yeah.
How much am I getting in these 4 years?
Yeah. Now the contract wasn't bad. $140 million, 4 years, $35 million a year, $90 million guaranteed. Mm-hmm. The contract wasn't bad at all.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad, but He wanted, being that the season has already started, he wanted that money, that guaranteed money, to kick in a little earlier.
Yeah.
He wanted to kick in.
We playing now.
Yeah,
I can go out here and get hurt.
Yeah, he wanted it to kick in, which is cool. I get it, Jamar Chase, but here it is. Here it is with me. I just think he you're not the number one. You're not the number one receiver in the league. Let's get that understood.
Okay.
And the number one receiver in the league is a guy who I feel like you're in competition with.
Who that?
Justin Jefferson.
Oh, Jettis.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're in competition with him, like, clearly.
I think he in competition with his money, meaning he want to get paid just like Justin Jefferson got paid. He want all that guaranteed money and that shit too.
Listen,
you feel me?
Okay, he's in competition with his
the
money.
Contract. Not. I don't think he's in competition with Justin Jefferson.
Listen,
I think he just wants the type of money that he got. I don't think the guaranteed money. I think that's what he wants.
Okay. With that being said, if you want that type of money, you feel like you better than him.
Okay.
And this is what.
Don't they all feel like they're the best? CD feel like he the best.
Man, listen.
You feel me? He said he's the best receiver in the league.
This is my thing, bro. It's too many diva receivers in the NFL, and this has to be stopped, man. Like,
it ain't gonna stop. There's too much money out here, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. These guys, like, bro, instead of just going out there and just real deal proving why you the number one receiver, you want to be a diva.
Has he not proved he's the number one receiver?
He's not the best receiver in the league.
I don't know, but I okay. But the number one receiver on his team.
He's proven that. I'm saying the number one receiver in the NFL league, because that's what he said.
Okay.
Verbatim, he said, I'm the best receiver in the league.
Yep.
And I can't agree with that.
Okay.
I know you don't agree with that, do you?
No, I do not.
Okay, then. So, therefore, it's just a lot of diva activity at that receiver position in the NFL, man. Like,
should he accept the deal? Or should he just wait it out?
If he truly feel like he can get hurt, like, you ain't been hurt. You wasn't hurt last year. You wasn't hurt the year before, was you? You put up all these numbers. I mean, I would only say not take the deal because maybe you don't want to be in Cincinnati anymore. Maybe you don't want to be in Cincinnati no more. Maybe that's the reason why, you know what I'm saying, I tell you not to take the deal.
So you think it's a caveat in there something? I think he like Burrow, man.
That's his college
teammate.
Burrow,
yeah,
it's no.
You know what I mean? Like,
but listen.
I think he just.
It's the money. It's the money. Yeah,
give me some more money.
Yeah,
right
it
now.
is the money.
Give me some more money
because it's not Joe Burrow.
No, give me. You got a Q with you.
You can't say it's Joe because you spent college days with this man, bro. Y'all won a national championship together. Y'all got drafted, and y'all on the same team now. Like that's not it. I don't think. I think it is more so the money part. But like I said, man, you're not the number one receiver in the league. That was irrelevant.
He better than CD?
Give me CeeDee Lamb. Give me CeeDee Lamb, bro. I just feel like CeeDee. Like, listen. You might say what you got to say about CeeDee Lamb.
I'm asking you. You feel me? I'm asking you.
But since CeeDee Lamb been in the league, bro, CD didn't put up numbers, bro. Like, crazy. You know, he broke records out there. What has Jamar Chase broken?
He hasn't broken. He don't play as much as in the slot as CeeDee Lamb, though. You put Jamar Chase in the slot, he gonna break some shit too now.
Let me see,
because Jamar Chase out there with them ones.
This is a tough question. I would probably say, man, CeeDee Lamb, man. Listen, bro, I think he's the better route runner. I think CeeDee Lamb's the better route runner. Facts. Like,
I mean, Jamar Chase put up numbers too, man. 1,400 yards, 13 his first year. Then he go over 1,000 on 87 receptions. You know what I mean, for 9 touchdowns. And on one of these years, bro, he missed. I know he hurt his hip and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? That's probably that year he put up 1,000. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because he had to miss some time with a hip injury.
Yeah.
And then he put up 1,200 last year. You know what I mean? And that's with Joe Burrow not finishing the rest of the season.
I seen CeeDee Lamb go and put up 1,700 yards. Man.
Yeah, but understand though, the degree of difficulty outside against the number ones.
I know on them numbers.
Inside against, like I said, how many teams really got a true number 3 corner like a Chris Harris from the Broncos back in the day, or Teron Johnson in Buffalo?
It's not going down.
It's not going down. So I promise you, bro, CeeDee Lamb, I promise you, if he continues to be in that slot, like I'm pretty sure he is, you know what I mean, bro, he gonna continue to have crazy. He might not go 1,700 again. He might go 15 or 16. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Who knows?
That's a tough. It is
what contributed also to that 1,700. He also had a 92-yard reception against the Seahawks when dude fell on the route. Whenever corner had fell in that route and he just caught it, boom, and he just jogged in the end zone.
When Dak Prescott was supposed to be sacked for a safety, and he got out of there.
Yeah,
and he got out of there and threw it up.
Yeah.
I remember
that one. That played a part in it too. I mean, not taking no credit from him. I'm just saying, like, what if he don't have a big reception like that again? Maybe he may not get 1,700, but he's still gonna be able to put up really good numbers against the slot in the slot.
Man, I get it, bro.
You still taking CD?
Listen, you can't listen. I wouldn't argue with nobody about this, bro. If
Okay.
you like Jamar Chase over CeeDee Lamb, cool.
Let me ask you a question.
You like CeeDee Lamb over Jamar Chase, cool. I'm not finna argue with you.
Maybe this is in a better way. If you a coach and you in your system, your number one, that's your number one. He ain't gonna be on them numbers. But if you want a guy, you know what I'm saying, I want to move my guy in the slot majority of the time, then have him out here, and then I want to put him in the backfield for here, and da-da-da-da. You go CD?
I mean, in that instance,
Yeah, okay.
It just depends on what you want. But like I said, Jamar Chase can play in the slot
For sure.
I didn't see
For sure.
I didn't see Jamar Chase take slants to the crib.
Yes, but that's me personally. I like Jamar.
I do too. I ain't gonna lie.
I like Jamar.
I like Jamar.
And you know I hate the Cowboys, but this has nothing to do with my hate for the Cowboys.
Yeah.
I'm just going off what I see.
Right.
You understand? If I see you out here getting money on the number ones, those are the best.
Right.
You come in the inside, they're not the best. You're going to cook them.
Right.
You are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I can't put you, do that, give me 1,300, 1,400, 1,500 yards outside the numbers. Because the record that you broke with Michael Irvin, he had over 1,600 yards. You think Michael Irvin's in the slot? It's guys that we don't see. We ain't never seen Irvin in the slot. T.O., Calvin Johnson, Ocho Cinco. We don't see them in the slot.
I ain't never seen Marvin Harrison in the slot. I ain't never seen him in the slot.
No. So I can't. So me personally, I can't put CD on that level.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. But
he's
man,
damn good.
I wouldn't argue with nobody about this topic, bro. If you like CD, if you think Jamar Chase better, hey, I'm not about to sit up here and argue with you about
Should he take the money or should he wait it out?
You wait it out and you get injured, then you really out of deal. I would take the money. Give me the money. Listen, imagine turning down. Listen, imagine. Hey, listen, man. Hey, listen. I'm just keeping it all the way real. Listen.
Yeah.
Imagine turning down $140 million, 35 per year, 90 guaranteed, and you go out there week 2.
When is that? But when is that? I don't think I think he's good with the deal.
Yeah.
But it's when that guaranteed money gonna kick. He's still on his rookie deal.
Yeah,
he's still on his rookie deal.
Yeah.
When is that guaranteed money? Bro.
I'm pretty sure they can come to.
I bet you it ain't no guaranteed money this year.
They said 90 guaranteed.
No. I'm talking about on the last year of his contract.
Oh,
you understand me?
I don't really know, but 90 guaranteed. That's, you know what I'm saying.
He wants some of that now. If something happened this year, he wants some of that now.
So how much do you think you gonna get of 90? Don't tell me you gonna get 50% of that.
That's up to them to figure out. Make it happen.
Man, I'm taking the deal, bro.
All right,
because I believe that in that aspect, a guaranteed money negotiation that could be worked out throughout the season, bro.
You know, I think so too. It's like, all right, so if you didn't give me no money now, I mean, you about to go out there and get somebody else or something for help us, or what's the reason I can't get my money?
Exactly.
Do you got it or you don't have it?
Yeah, they
you know
got
what I'm saying? So you got it, so can I get my money?
Sure.
So I mean, I'm hey,
what would you do? What would you do? Because I didn't already told y'all the world. Hey, I'm taking the money, bro. I'm not about to pass up on a deal.
Listen,
just because a lot. You know what I'm saying?
My mindset is different.
I get it.
I like to win.
Yeah.
I'm a guy that if I go into at the contract table and they say, let's say I'm a quarterback. Let's just say, right, like on some Jalen Hurts shit.
Right.
Jalen Hurts could have got more money. Jalen Hurts said money is nice. Championships are better.
Right.
So that's my mentality.
Yeah.
Something like I'm going to the table like this. Look, how much can I get? Well, obviously with the agent, whatever. How much can I get? Well, he says you can get at least $250 million. All right, cool. How much guarantee can I get? Well, they can probably give you 180. All right, cool. Now listen. How much less would I have to take for you to go out there and get me another target? I need a tight end that's legit. I need a number 3 receiver that's legit.
Right.
If we can do some stuff like that, I'll take less.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that. I'll take less.
Yeah.
But if we can't do nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? let me get my money.
Yeah.
Now, I'm 90 million. That's what I'm saying. My mind said 90 million. He's doing it because it ain't kicked in yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I get it.
It kicked in yet. You know, but me, dog, I'll probably play, bro. I love playing, man.
So you gonna take the deal?
I'm gonna take the deal.
I'm taking the deal.
I'm taking the deal, bro. It's like because you can. It's like, yo, all right. I don't know exactly how much he want right now. I don't know how much
he want either.
You know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure it's being in his Jamar Chase and how you feel, number one receiver in there. I'm pretty sure you're gonna want at least 50% or better.
And I'm like, look, how much can I get right now?
Yeah.
I just don't want to go out here and I want to. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go ahead and get fucked up.
Yeah.
How much can I get right now? And then after that, all right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's make it work.
Yeah.
So me personally, I'll probably take the deal.
I'm taking the deal too. I'm with you 100%. Like it's a no-brainer for me, man. This deal might not be on the table.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It might disappear. Who knows?
Yeah.
And the deal was right here in your face, man. Like just imagine turning this bid.
Imagine if you go out there, but here, see, he wants some security, bro.
I get it.
If he get hurt out there this year, God forbid.
Yeah.
Achilles, ACL.
Yeah.
Bro, you think they gonna franchise tag him?
Yeah.
Let me see what you can do off your injury. Then you know what I'm saying? He just wants to avoid that. You feel me? So that's why I'm like, yo, how much can I get now? Something to appease me right now.
Right.
Can I get 20 mil?
Yeah.
Can I get 20 mil right now? You know what I mean? And I can, as soon as I sign my name, it's right there.
Yeah.
Can I get that guarantee right now? Can I get 25? I'm gonna go in there with a great mind, like, yo, let's work it out. Yeah. I know you want me to be here, and I want to be here. You seen what I can do with Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
Come on, let's work it out. So, yeah. I'm not beating him over the head about it.
I ain't either.
But hey, I'm gonna take the deal.
I'm gonna take the deal.
Cool.
Period.
Me too. Thursday night football tonight. The first Thursday night. No, it's the second Thursday night football matchup. The first Thursday night football was the Chiefs and the Ravens. Mm-hmm. So going into week 2. We got the Bills versus the Dolphins.
Right.
Who do you have winning Thursday night football tonight? Talk to me.
I'm just going to flat out say I got the Buffalo Bills going in here winning this game.
Mm-hmm.
And beginning of the season, when we went over the schedule and who was going to win what game, I felt like the Dolphins were going to start off hot.
Mm-hmm.
But after I seen the Dolphins play against the Jaguars, I was not impressed.
No.
I was not impressed. You won a game by 3 points.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And they was losing.
Come on now.
They was losing.
You was losing. So I just wasn't impressed. Tua, you played good. You had 23 or 37, 338 yards passing a touchdown. You didn't turn the ball over.
See that? And that's where the numbers could get misconstrued.
Yeah.
Okay. Because Tyreek took that motherfucking for 80 yards on that short ass throw. You see what I'm saying? Okay. I mean, okay. All right. Keep going.
Because you only completed 23 or 37 pass attempts.
Right.
So we have that. Josh Allen. This is easily the player of the week.
Easily.
18 for 23. You had 232 yards passing, 2 touchdowns in the air, 0 picks. Then you go for 9 attempts rushing. You run for 39 yards and you score 2 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
That's a total of 4 touchdowns on the team's back.
He scored all the touchdowns. The score was 34.
He didn't score all the touchdowns.
No. Yeah, he did. He threw for 2.
Okay.
And ran for 2. The field goal kicker made 2 field goals. The score was 34-28. He scored 4 touchdowns. That's 28 points
when
there.
you talk about scoring, he threw 2, so that means
you know what I mean. You on it? See, we ain't on FanDuel. It's not anytime touchdown score. Nigga, he threw for 2 and ran. So he was a part of 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact,
all right, cool.
I'm more impressed. I had a Buffalo Bills, and Josh Allen and company performed than what I was with the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that defense could be had.
Yeah.
And then here it is. You really only got 2 targets.
Yeah.
Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill. The Buffalo Bills got 6-7 guys you could throw it to. Dawson Knox, Dalton Kincaid, Curtis Samuel,
James Cook out the backfield. You got
Collins,
Shakir.
You got Shakir. And you got the rookie Coleman.
Keon Coleman. He led the team in receptions and receiving yards. 4 for 51.
They're gonna spread the Dolphins out,
yep.
and you're gonna have to cover all these guys. Somebody's gonna be open. and somebody's gonna make a play. I seen them all make plays. I seen Matt Collins make plays. I seen Shakur make plays. I seen Keon Coleman make plays.
Yep.
I seen Dawson Knox come in the game, 26-yard catch for like 26 yards out the gate.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So these are all guys you have to account for. And then Josh Allen, come on, man.
Yeah, bro.
If you telling me you can go out there and shut all these guys down, and you can still stop Josh Allen from scrambling and getting more yards, and then hey, I'm with you, Miami Dolphins, but I don't think that's the case. And then let's talk about their defense. They got after Kyler Murray, sacked him. I know one of the guys had like 3 sacks.
Yep.
I believe they get after Tua.
Yep. Man, listen, bro. Listen.
I believe they get after Tua.
Tua, I'm gonna tell you something. I don't care if they had 3 Tyreek Hills, man, or 2 Tyreek Hills, bro.
Yeah.
Tua is always gonna be in question to me.
Yeah. I'm with you.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I got the Bills.
I got Bills too. I got Buffalo Bills.
What's the spread? What's the spread on
2.5, but I got the money. I got them outright with the plus money.
Bro, listen, I got the Buffalo Bills, and for all the reasons that you mentioned. We're looking at the James Cook. He can run and catch.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? What I said. Remember you was on the show with us when I wrote down. I said I had 8 and 9 Bills. Remember I said that, and then I came back and said, you know what, bro? I had to change my mind, and I got to thinking like, man, you don't have to have a true number 1 wide receiver when you got a team full of playmakers.
Right.
They got 2 tight ends.
They got
Dalton
they got a lot of
Kincaid,
weapons over there.
Dawson Knox, Keon Coleman, Khalil Shakir, James Cook out the backfield. You understand what I'm saying? Matt Hollins. I'm not big on Matt Hollins.
But he scored.
Yeah, but he scored. You feel what I'm saying?
Curtis
and you got
Samuel.
Curtis Samuel. And you look at Marquez Valdez-Scantling. We know he had drops last year, but he can take the top off.
Exactly.
You feel me?
He almost did, too.
He almost did. He can
almost
take the
did.
top off. You feel me? So
Yeah.
you spreading the ball all around the field. When Stephon Diggs was there, like I said, you know, when you play Madden and you're looking at
You look at get this nigga his targets.
yeah, you look at the receiver at the play. The receiver with the red route, he's the primary receiver.
Yeah.
And the other guys is in yellow.
Yeah.
Well, to me, this Buffalo Bills team, it ain't no red. Everybody's yellow.
Yeah, everybody's yellow.
So it's like I ain't gotta look here first. I don't have to look on this side. I can whatever I want to do and spread it around.
I tell you what, you know another reason I'm taking the Buffalo Bills? You was in a tight game with the Jacksonville Jaguars. This is not even a divisional opponent.
Yeah.
You only won a game by 3 points.
Yeah.
Understand me. You're in a divisional game.
Talking about the Dolphins.
This is a divisional game,
Yeah.
and they know you like the back of their hand.
Yeah.
So all they really got to do is let's shorten the field. Let's shorten the field and let's take Tyreek Hill away. Let's take Tyreek Hill away.
That's what you do.
Let's take Tyreek Hill away. Let's see if you can beat us with Devin A. Chan and Waddle.
Yeah, and who's they tight end? Jonnu Smith. Let's see. Let's see.
He didn't do a damn thing.
Yeah.
He didn't do a damn thing.
Yeah. Let's see what he do.
Hey, listen. I didn't see Jonnu Smith do.
No. No.
Is he a real threat to these folks?
No, he's not. No.
Exactly. So
not saying he's a bum. Not saying that, but to go out there and depend on him to
win the game.
No, it's not Travis Kelce. It's not Gronk. No,
it's not gonna happen, bro. So here's what I'm saying. You was in a tight game with the Jacksonville Jaguars. You won the game by 3. Nail biter.
Yep.
You understand me?
Yep.
You got the Buffalo Bills coming in the crib off a great win,
Yeah.
a great performance by the Josh Allen, they quarterback, and they know you like the back of their hand. And they have a good head coach, man. He's not a fool. He's going to shrink the field. He's going to shrink the field. He's going to make somebody else beat. He's going to make you beat me with somebody else.
Give me a score for the nice game. It's in Miami. 8-15.
You know, it's always been tough for me calling these scores, man. But I'm gonna go.
I know you got the Bills winning, but give me. And obviously, niggas ain't about to just get the score right. You can be close or whatever the case may be, but like, give me your score. How bad they gonna beat them? Is it gonna be? I know you think they're gonna clear the spread. So is it gonna win by 3? They gonna win by 5? What you got?
Give me Buffalo Bills 24. Give me Miami Dolphins 17.
What I was gonna say, because it's a division game. You know what I mean? I didn't have them winning by a touchdown. I had them winning by a field goal because it's 23-20. That's what I got. I think it's going to be a 3-point game because it's a division game.
It is.
That's why, and they always tough.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I think, 23-20, You know what I mean? In Miami, they're gonna be hype. You know what I mean? I think that's a solid win for the Bills.
Or 24-21.
I think it's gonna be a close game regardless. But I think the Bills, I think they come out on top.
I do too, man. Josh Allen, man, he's looking good. He's looking like the MVP already.
Now, that'll be 1-1. The Dolphins, if they lose, the Bills will be 2-0. They clean it up. Because that AFC East, and listen, I know the Jets played the Niners. The Niners are up here.
I knew it was a reason. I knew it was a reason that line looked fishy when we looked, and the Buffalo Bills was still. You feel me? Like, we was like, damn, how the fuck? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They had at one point in time they had the New York Jets nigga plus 210. Mm-hmm. The Buffalo Bills was at the top. They had the lowest odds of winning the division. Now I see why the line was fishy. Yeah. Because the Buffalo Bills could flat out take this division,
bro.
If folks not careful.
I remember I said they was gonna be 8-9, but I'm like, nah, with all of that, you know what I mean? They could pass that. I said, nah, bro. He don't fuck around. Hey, okay.
Yeah, he had to switch it up. And I
Bills
going.
I think. Remember, I think the Bills going to the playoffs.
They going to the playoffs.
I think they going.
Josh Allen might even win MVP.
Hey, listen. If we had to pick for somebody right now after week 1, who the MVP is he not in the discussion?
He's in the discussion.
You know what I mean? You got a dub. You feel me? Albeit it's the Cardinals, but the thing is, you was down 17-3. You came back and you had 4 total touchdowns.
Josh Allen, bro. It's a no-brainer, bro.
Yeah, bro.
No turnovers. 2 rushing touchdowns, 2 throwing touchdowns, and you threw for 230.
Yeah,
and 18 for 23. 18 for 23.
Playoffs, bro.
Playoff Bills, man. Playoff Bills. I ain't gonna lie. They might even snatch the division. If the Jets keep bullshitting around,
it's possible.
Hey,
it's possible.
If the Jets keep bullshitting around, I'm telling you, bro, the Bills is going. The Bills.
I think the Jets. See
what Steve Harvey say of you got served. If y'all get y'all shit together,
yeah. Hey, here's the thing though, right? The Jets.
Yeah.
They got the Titans next, the Pats, the Broncos, the Vikings, the Bills, the Steelers, the Pats, the Texans, the Cardinals, the Colts, Seahawks, Dolphins, Jags, Rams, Bills, Dolphins. Bro, that division gonna be tight.
Yeah.
Because this ain't gonna be the Jets all season. You just played against the Niners.
Yeah.
They a much better team.
Ain't no defense. They ain't gonna see a guy like that. They ain't gonna see a team like that.
There's not another team in the AFC like the Niners. The defense is not.
The Steelers might be the closest thing.
The closest thing.
The Steelers looking good, bro.
I mean, they can get better. You know what I mean? I think
I sent you something today about them.
I think you know.
It's that they're not putting up enough points for me. The defense is doing great though.
We'll see now because you know Russell Wilson was supposed to be the starter, bro.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be the starter.
He was.
All right, so now we'll see when y'all got a whole week to plan with Justin Fields.
Right.
And see what they look like this week.
Right.
Now, if they go out there and look better because the game plan coming in was Russell Wilson.
Right.
Because it was a game time decision.
Right.
With the calf. Well, they're going to run that back. He's going to be there week 2. You feel me? And all week is Justin Fields' game plan. Let's see how they look. Now, if they're looking good with Justin Fields in there, because for one, he can escape.
Yeah.
And Justin Fields can throw the football. We're not saying he's not Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
He's not Tom Brady, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, but he can throw.
Yeah.
We've seen him at Ohio State. Throwing is throwing.
Yeah.
Okay, now reading defenses get tougher.
Yeah, he can throw.
I'm saying, but with throwing, don't tell me he can't throw the football.
Yeah, he can throw.
And he can run too.
Yeah.
They go out here looking much better than what they did last week. You can't put Russ back in there, man. I can't.
I told you, bro.
Well, you said you said you can get another quarterback to lose, but you also said, remember I was saying why not start Justin Fields? I told Jordan, why not start him?
Yeah, why not start him out the gate?
He's not going to be. I brought up what you and Jordan was talking about when we was on the show. I said, y'all niggas said, hey, you can get any quarterback in there to lose. Boom. And you said he don't look the same. He 35. He on dinner on his last legs.
You can't escape like that.
Yeah, Justin Fields just half that. He's 25. 25, 26. What he got 10 years on him?
I'm with you.
You're not going to be with Russell Wilson for the next 4 years. Justin Fields is going to be your guy unless you're going to go out there in the draft and try to get somebody. And I don't know who you're looking at right now, but
this is what I wanted you to say when we brought up the topic on who was on the hot seat, and with the quarterbacks, we brought up Deshaun Watson, and we also brought up Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott's no longer on that list anymore.
No, he's not.
He's no longer on that list. Deshaun Watson, excuse me, he's the number one guy that's on the hot seat, and then here it is, Russell Wilson.
You know what's crazy, bro? When you talk about Deshaun Watson,
yeah,
bro. They restructured some of his contract.
Right.
Now, restructure don't mean we taking some away.
Yeah.
That just means we moved a little money for this year. So I think next year he's going to get in the 60-something million. Yeah. And then after that, he's going to get $70-something million.
Right.
If he bums out this year or he gets hurt again, the Cleveland Cavaliers, it's going to go down as the worst deal or trade or ever in the history of the national football in 105 years. Yeah. It's going to be the worst. Yeah. And on top of that, they're going to really, really, really have to eat that. You know why? It's going to hurt. They're not going to have enough water or enough liquid to swallow that motherfucker. You know why? Because you're not going to be able to get rid of him. Nobody's going to take Deshaun Watson. If you got Jerry Jeudy, Amari Cooper, Nick Chubb will be back, Njoku, and you got Elijah Moore. Yeah. And you got that defense out there. Yeah. Who would have played better if they gave them an opportunity. Okay?
I'm with you.
Okay, so nobody's going to take that dude to be a backup at $60 million, $70 million.
No.
Because when he leaves Cleveland, when if he don't turn it around, that's it.
I believe so.
It's a wrap, bro. They're not giving you unless you're gonna be in a role. They're gonna give you veterans minimum, and you're gonna be on the pine behind one of these young dudes.
I'm with you.
And it's over.
I'm with you when you're right.
So
man.
It is what it is, man.
And honestly, man, if Sean Payton was smart, he'd go sit down. He'd set Bo Nick down.
You can get Jared Stidham in there.
Yeah, I believe he should have won the starting job anyway. But you know why Bo Nick won the starting job? He was doing his thing in preseason.
Yeah, my thing is this, bro. I'm a guy that says, look,
give him another chance.
No. I'm a guy that says you draft a quarterback, throw him out there.
Yeah.
Throw him in the fire. That's how you're gonna learn.
Yeah.
Throw him in the fire. When you get burnt, okay, come into the sideline. Excuse me. You're gonna cool off.
Yeah.
Cool off mean go over what you did wrong.
Yeah.
Go over what you did wrong, what you need to do next time we get out there for that next possession. And then boom, get out there and do it. If you keep getting burnt, you're gonna learn. You're only gonna learn. I don't care how much you sit behind somebody. Yeah, you can learn some things, but you still got to get out there and do it.
Okay, cool. How much longer can you put up with somebody being out there getting burnt and y'all not winning nothing?
Here's what I'm saying.
Before you get him out of there.
Here's what I'm saying, though, bro. Right? It ain't like Jared Stidham is the lifesaver. He had opportunity in New England.
Listen, bro. That was a close game, wasn't it, against the Seahawks?
Mm-hmm.
It was a close game until they stretched it on him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I believe Jared Stidham keeps him in the game.
Just because he a little older? Just because of that?
A little more experience, and I believe he throws a touchdown.
Do they win the game?
Probably still lose the game.
So,
and the 12 men. Yeah.
So, I mean, y'all logic is I can get somebody in there to lose.
Yeah.
Listen, the Broncos are still going to lose this season.
Yeah. Okay.
So you might as well go ahead and put Bo Nix in that motherfucker. Why not? Get him acclimated. Yeah, get him accustomed. The weather about to drop and all of that. He was playing in Oregon and Auburn. You in the cold? You're gonna be cold now.
Oregon kind of get cold.
Do it get Denver cold?
No.
All right then. You ain't seen that.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I'm just like, throw the man out there. Why not? Put him out there and leave him out there. I know Jared Stidham mad and shit. Oh well, you had opportunity before too, bro.
Yeah.
You did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, hey, I'm a guy. Put him out there.
Yeah.
And see what he do.
We'll see what he do, man. Hey.
Yeah.
It is what it is, man.
So, great show today, man. Yeah. Appreciate you for sliding through, my boy. You understand me?
We will be back, man, with more, breakdown.
Yeah, you know how we do. We on this thing, man. Ain't nothing gonna change. It is what it is. You feel me? So, for the ones that's watching right now, we appreciate y'all for watching. You know what I mean? If you're on YouTube, hit the like and subscribe button. Share it. Let your friends know what's going on. And let them know we're talking that good shit, that good sports shit. You understand? And if you're watching or listening on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or Spotify right now, keep downloading. We hear them. We see them. You know what I mean? Appreciate you. Keep rocking with us. So listen, man, we're going to go ahead and get up out of here. Thursday night football today. We both got the Bills, and we'll be back on here Friday letting y'all know about the picks, who going to win this weekend, and more. So listen, that's our show for the day, and we gone.
Under the lights, speaking of facts, double the price, yeah.